Welcome to YOUCANIC. On this video we're going to show you how to replace the serpentine belt on a Mercedes 3.0 diesel engine. Now here we have a R-Class, a R320, but this procedure also applies for the R350 diesel, ML350 diesel or 320s as well, diesel, and GLs 350, 320 diesel, or also E-classes as well. This engine is also found in a number of other models, including the Sprinter. Procedure is the same basically for all OM 642 engines. The only difference is going to be these what you have out here. Some of these hoses, you got to get them out of the way so you can access the tensioner. So let's take a look at what we had to remove on this one and how you take the serpentine belt off. So right here is the front of the engine. We didn't even have to take off the engine cover. There is something you have to take off though. There's this pipe right here for turbos, and it has this piece that goes right there, and then it has two bolts, and it connects to the pipe right here. In order to pull that off, to disconnect this side, this right here, so you're gonna disconnect it right there. So all you have is this clip. You can see this metal clip, it gets pushed in when it's locked, but to unlock it, all you have to do, take a screwdriver and then you move this from here to here. You just simply slide this off. This is going to be the first thing you do. So while this is still mounted, you move that up and then grab this other end and then pull that off. Okay, now let's go. This is going to be in this position right here. So once you disconnect that end down there, you have two bolts, and these are Torx bolts. You need a E10. If you don't have, in case of emergency, you can also use a 8mm wrench on these, so 8mm socket, that will also work. But E10, and then you have one there and you have one on the bottom end, and this is what they look like. Once you take that off, then you need this bolt right here. Well, it's actually a screw. It goes right there, and this screw holds this piece in place. So you just simply remove the screw, pull this off, and then you can take this, you can pull this out, or you can just carefully put it down there and just leave it there while you remove the serpentine belt. Now here you can see the tensioner. Tensioner is held in place with one bolt there, one on the bottom. You do not need to access those bolts. What you need is to access this right here, and that requires a 17mm socket. You're gonna put that right there and then lower the arm, the wrench down. One thing that's important is to maybe sketch a little diagram of how the belt goes around these pulleys, or at least take a mental picture at minimum, because you will remove this belt and then you're gonna forget how to route it, and you might find out that it's not really going on. So put the wrench there and then push down, and then you slide the serpentine belt on. Okay, so now the serpentine belt is off. You can take it off from all the pulleys. It comes there, back over here to the power steering pump, AC compressor, idler pulleys on top, water pump, alternator, and it comes back. So this is a good belt. We're gonna put it back together. The one thing that's important though to note is that when you put this back together, you should really check, make sure that the belt is sitting on these pulleys properly, because if it sits a little bit over one of them, like so, and then you're gonna try to put it over the tensioner, and it's just not gonna be enough length to slide it over. So make sure the belt is sitting properly over all the pulleys before you try to put this back on. So here we're gonna push down again. As we push down, the tensioner moves towards the passenger side. Now we have room to slide that belt over. And before we start the car, what you're gonna do is you're gonna check that over all the pulleys, because the other thing is, let's say you were able to fit it over but the tensioner, but let's say it's actually not sitting properly in one of these pulleys, like over here, then you'll start the engine, and then one piece will get shred off and will come off over time. So you don't want to leave that way. So that's it. You put everything back together. And that's it. It's pretty straightforward. Takes about 30 minutes to an hour to do. And yep, thank you for watching.